All right, we're going to do a quick little walkthrough here. First things first, let's plug in the engraver. Oh, it's unplugged from somewhere else. Get that plugged in on the floor. All right. You hear the whirring, we're good. Let's go find laser Grable real quick. I say real quick, I got a Windows 10 computer, so it's slow AF. But it still works. This is the one I take to the garage because I want to bring a new one. Then we're going to go down here real quick, just for demonstration purposes. Let's go find Windows accessories. This is just to make something so I can put it on there. You can bring in images, but we're going to make a little blurb real quick. Let's go put in some text on this one. Oops. Make that box a little bigger. Make that one a little bigger. Should have done it to begin with, but you know. Adjuster. I'm just going to go save that somewhere real quick. It doesn't matter what format. Put it in downloads. We'll call it Spoon. Now we're going to go back to Laser Grable real quick. We're going to go connect the laser. Once you hear that, it's picked it up on column 4. That's the USB port. File. We're going to go open file. And here we have Gretchen's attitude adjuster. We're going to go ahead and shrink out, take out the extra stuff to trim it. You can change stuff here to do different types of things. You can change the white on it. You can change the brightness of it. For text, I wouldn't bother. In this case, we're going to go ahead and hit next. Now from up here, we're going to go into it. We're going to say it's found the A5 Pro, which is the more powerful one that I have here. We're not doing stainless steel. We're going to say we're doing hardwood. We're going to leave it on engrave. It's going to run at 80% power, and the speed is going to be 3,000 millimeters a minute. It's what it's moving around. We're going to leave it at 1 pass, but we can also change that if we need to. We'll go ahead and say apply here. Now here comes the fun part, trying to size the material. In this case, I'm going to use a wooden spoon. And spoon in question. Trying to measure the height that I can get on this thing. I'm going to probably leave it small. We'll probably run this one. And it will auto size the width based upon the picture. So on the height on this one, we're going to change it, because this is in millimeters. We're going to try 15 millimeters. It's going to make it really long on this one. Let's see, do I get 237 on this? I might not, but just for demonstration purposes, we're going to go ahead and run it that way anyway. We're going to say create. Now, what we're going to do is go back over here to the laser itself. And we have to adjust the height for the work material. So, what we're going to do is unscrew right here, lift this up. This little black piece, I have an extra one of those I can throw in. We're going to tighten that where it's just barely sitting on top of that, because the laser needs to be fairly close to the product. In this case, I might raise it up a little bit more. All right, so next step, we're going to come back over here for just a moment, and we're going to hit the center button. What that did is move the laser to where the center of the item would be. At this point, you're trying to line up as best you think you can, because this one is hard with being weird edges and stuff. If we think this is roughly the middle of where we're going to try, we're going to come back over here for a moment. Sorry for all this, getting used to new technology. Now, right here, if you want to run it for more than one pass, you can. Some things you might want to run for 2 or 3 passes. I will give you a bit of caution. If you are doing wood and you're running it heavily, you might want to put painter's tape over it. That keeps overburn from the area around it, especially if you're moving the laser real slow. This one's not going to move it that slow. As we can see down here, it's giving us an estimated time of 3 minutes and 23 seconds. We're just going to go up here and hit the green run program button. It's telling you to put on some safety goggles, which I never do, probably blinding me, but here we go. I have a set that'll come with it. Now we're going to go back over here. We're going to go ahead and cut the fan on a little bit. As you can see, it's starting its process. My centering is off, but you know, this was a $1.25 spoon I got from Dollar Tree. It's just for demonstration to get you an idea of what the starting point of things this will do. The boards you saw over here on the side with this stuff, I'd actually put cardboard on that and cut out letters and double-sided cardboard. The people I did that for were actually wanting to put it in some concrete, and they were tracing the concrete that they had freshly poured, and they were putting a little memorial on it for one of their fallen crew members. So the lettering that was on that board was created by me for them to trace around in concrete. But it'll cut the cardboard, you know, if you get it right. It'll laser engrave wood if you get it right. If you get the settings equally right, you can do acrylic. Acrylic usually requires like a wet paper towel. YouTube is your friend at the end of the day on this, so I can't stress that enough. Go check out YouTube to look at it. We're going to let this finish running real quick. Yeah?
You we ship
Yeah.
Our pallet docks 9:15. It reaches the port of 9:15. It can take up to 10 days to clear customs. So we're going to be real effing close.
We just need to say
I'm about
we
to
might have to do a
respond.
week or 2 of storage depending upon when it goes customs. We won't have a house till 10/2.
That's what I was going to respond
Yeah,
with.
that's
And
100%.
see if we can get some sort of estimate. But I was like, oh wait a minute. I told him that it was going to deliver on the 15th. That's not right. It ports on the 15th.
That's better for time frame.
Yeah.
Thanks for the info, baby. Well, you can see I really didn't have this one lined up the greatest, but you get the idea of what it will do. Some of the coolest things to do are patterns on cutting boards. You can make some really cool stuff. You can make stuff you want to sell. You can make great Christmas gifts that are very unique and individuated for anybody that wants them. You can also do things, you know, I told you about the sublimation business cards. They have black metal business cards that you can buy, and then you can laser off the wording so it'll have a silver background. Once it's done, we're just going to move it out of the way here, and voila, a fun little piece to give somebody.